So as a significant part of my studio upgrade, I ordered this bespoke desk from Johnny Pastos and his team at Pastos Co in Brighton. And it's a beautiful thing. If I come in closer to it, you'll see that it's made of solid pine. It was made to my specifications so that I could put a fully weighted 88 key keyboard on this tray and it would take the weight. In fact, this is just a 61 key controller, but because it's built for a bigger keyboard, there's quite a bit of depth between the shelf on which the studio gear sits and my keyboard shelf. The problem I've got there is one of geometry. I want to both be able to reach both types of keyboard and see my monitors on my desk, on my laptop, and crucially be at the right ear height for my monitor speakers. But inevitably a bit of compromise had to be made, and I got into a good dialogue with Johnny. In the end, I went for the standard industrial steel 70 centimeter 700mm legs, and in many respects it's great. When I'm sitting at the desk, it clears my knees beautifully, and the keyboard tray and the computer keyboard and mouse are all at the right height for me to control everything. However, as you can probably see here, I've had to tilt down my speakers to make sure that the tweeters are aiming at my ear height, because when I sit at the desk itself, my ears are lower than the tweeters would be if the speakers were sitting flat on the desk. I lived with this for a period of time and it all seems to be working quite well, but I have experienced a few issues, one of which is a bit of neck strain as I look up to my top monitor, and secondly, I think that these speakers, because they're angled down, are actually reflecting off the desk, and I'm getting a little bit of reflection there. So what I'm going to do is to change the legs today for these slightly shorter ones that I've had made. These are 63 centimeters high, which is exactly the height of a small IKEA desk which my wife has and I've been able to test, so I know it will clear my knees, but the 7 centimeter difference should be enough to get the geometry right for listening. Anyway, here goes. I'm going to try and get all this changed now. So here's my desk with the lower legs, and they look like that, and the geometry is so much more appropriate for mixing and for music production. As you can see, I can get my legs under quite comfortably, so it's perfect height. That's at 63 centimeters, 630 millimeters. I'm not that tall, I'm only 5'10". But that still gives me plenty of clearance. Obviously I could put my chair down further as well. I'm still sitting with my legs so that my knees are lower than my hips, which is good ergonomically. I think if I hold this phone at my ear height there, what you can see is that I'm more or less in line with the tweeters now, which I'm still having to angle them a tiny bit, but it's so much better, and I'm not having to crane my neck upwards to see the screens as well. It's much more ergonomic, which is brilliant. Great, well that's the end of my little experiment. I now need to recalibrate my speakers with Sound ID reference from SonarWorks, because everything's moved, so undoubtedly the EQ curve will have changed a little bit. So I'm going to do that now and we'll see what a difference that makes. It's very clear to me that getting both the sound and the visuals in the right place, and with having things reachable and ergonomic and sitting in a way that you can sit for a long period of time too, are all critically important. And with these things, because this is a multi-tier desk, you know, there's a bit of a compromise that's gone on here, but actually I'm feeling like I've got a pretty good outcome in terms of all of these things now. So I'm happy to get on and start making some music. Thanks for watching again, guys, and hope to see you soon. Bye for now.